Hey guys, this is Omni Bear here with a Toysday Tuesday review. Sorry, I totally forgot that I don't actually have any more recorded, so I need to start making more videos. But I wanted to, after that realization, I wanted to do the one that I got recently, which is very, very new. It's the Snow MIKU Parade version, Snow MIKU 2020. Now, I wasn't expecting to get one of these. Due to COVID-19 and all that jazz, um, especially since Anime Expo is canceled. So, but what's nice about that was that Good Smile US actually did a Anime Expo exclusive kind of like online website. And so I went ahead and I saw it, and they had a couple really cool things. One of them was the Snow MIKU Snow Parade version. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. I need to get it now. Mainly because all of the stuff, if you don't know about it, what's going on right now, all of the stuff coming in from Japan are still currently delayed. They are still delayed due to COVID-19. And so there you probably won't be expecting shipments possibly until, I want to say maybe October. So yeah, so unfortunately it's very delayed. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is a little bit different than some of the other boxes. You know, as you probably know, from my previous videos, if you've been following for a long time, also if you've been following for a long time, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It means it actually motivates me to do these videos at all. But anyway, if you've known, the boxes have pretty much all been different since 2014, I want to say. That is Magical Mirage. That is the Magical Girl Snow MIKU with the witch hat and all that stuff. And that was a book. Then 2015, I believe, was I want to say was oh shoot. I want to say it was like some kind of diorama, I believe. 2016 was Snow Owl, and they did a nice little snow kind of cutout open box. And then 2017 was that was another diorama box for that, so that was really cool. 2018 was, and then 2018 was the shoot. Why am I drawing blank? It was the it was a Shrine Maiden one, so they made it a little bit like a box, like a box you would get in the New Year's in Japan. It's kind of like wrapped up and stuff like that. It was really cool. And then wait, I remember what 2016 was. It was the Snow Bell. And Snowbell that was wrapped in also looked like it was like in a Christmas present. It was really cool. 2018 then was the Snow MIKU Princess, Snow Princess, and that was a little fancier with the opening. It looked like a theater. And so this one, it's very interesting. It looks kind of like let's say like a candy box. Kind of like a candy box. The box is kind of cool. I might keep this one. I know I usually throw away my boxes because I have spaces and stuff like that. But that is always a bad thing. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a thing to open up. Just give me just 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry, it was they actually put little bits of tape. Luckily, they put plastic. I forget what it's called. Plastic. It's the plastic adhesive versus paper adhesive. If you do paper adhesive, that's the kind of stickers that either rip off and leave residue, or if it's paper, obviously, of course, because it's for paper adhesive, it rips the paper off. So I don't normally like those, and I always get those. I always get annoyed when people put that on there. And Good Smile usually hasn't been known to do that. In fact, they usually do. Like they did a survey a few years ago about that. So, but here it is out the inside of the box. A little lackluster. I mean, I like this box. I like this cover. I like that it's sparkly. Can you see it? It's sparkly. Yeah. Oh! As I almost knocked my phone over. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to have that little mishap happen on the video. But, you know, as I do, I only do it live. Or I only do it in one take. So, yeah, it's kind of sparkly. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. But so I'll keep the box. I probably will most likely keep the box, honestly. Even though it's a little bit lackluster than previous years when you open it up. But yeah, let's see what we got inside. Okay. Okay, guys. I wanted to show you something very interesting about this model that they decided. These are the legs from the shift body, so she can sit down. It has a joint on top of here. This is the skirt. They actually designed it's something different that they don't usually do. So they usually will have a peg that goes through here, through the skirt, and then it connects to the legs. Not this time. They've actually made it separate from the skirt. I thought that was a very interesting choice. I think that's a really good choice. It's really awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys before I actually set everything up. Alrighty, and this is Snow MIKU, Snow Parade version, or Snow MIKU 2020. As you can probably see, as I just threw the accessories down. Not very nice looking. Typically, that's usually not what I would do. But there is a lot of accessories. So they, just like any Snow MIKU, they did not skimp on the accessories. I think that's one of my favorite things about Snow MIKUs is that they're always packed full of awesome accessories and awesome stuff to pose from. As you can see, I have her in the shift body. Her torso is sitting down, and then again, as I showed you guys, it's a little bit different. The skirt is actually a peg on top of it, and then underneath is where the joint is. So the skirt and the hips actually move different. The hips actually move separately from the skirt itself. So that's actually a really nice improvement. You see there's two Yukune versions. This is obviously when he's out on parade. They obviously couldn't put a hat they couldn't leave the hat on, so you can't just, so they actually have to make a separate version, or make a separate head cast, because otherwise it wouldn't really be able to fit on because of just the way that sits on an NENDOROID. The head would not really look very well. Those are special shift arms to be able to hold Yukune in a hug. These are the normal arms. They're not super movable versions, but they do have a double joint. So they have a joint up. They have a joint here, and then they have a joint right here in the middle. She comes with her, of course, she comes with her French horn. That was one of the biggest things that they were kind of advocating, is that this one had to have an instrument of some sort. There were a couple of cool ones I think we should have. I think were better than the French horn. That was the flute, and I believe there was one with a harp or something like that. But either way, they were all cool designs, so I'm okay with whichever one they would have come out with. All of the designs that the artist submitted were all amazing. You see, it comes with the little staff, which is kind of cute. Actually, I think it's all this way because the ribbons are on top. You have only 2 extra faceplates. Normally, Snow MIKU has a couple more than 2, but this one only has 2. It's closed eyes, and then super excited face. And then, of course, she's got her standard face on. The hat, I don't think they'll be doing magnetic hats anytime soon anymore. I think they are going to do this little, as I've probably said in previous videos, as you probably know, I'm not a huge fan of the plastic tab, but it's better than nothing. It's better than having a hole in the head and putting the hat that way, because then when you take it off, obviously when you're posing, there's a hole where a peg would go. But I was a big proponent of the magnetic hats. It's just, I don't know. I was always a big fan of that. You also get a bent arms. Bent arms. Try to get in focus here. Oh my gosh. Just need to get in focus. So we got a bent arm right here. And then, of course, the bent arm for the other side. This one doesn't come with an extra peg, which is very interesting. It doesn't come with that extra joint on there already. So I'm like not sure why that's the thing. And then you have another bent arm. You get various hands. You get the hands that carry the stick, or the baton, so to speak. So it is very much friction based, so you're gonna have to be careful when you're holding it. And then there is let me see the French horn. Yes, so the French horn has a spot for a peg, and that's where this hand comes in. Peg hand. The ribbon does come off, by the way, on the French horn. That ribbon actually does come off, like so. So it can come off. So don't be worried if it falls off. It's because it's on a peg. Couple of cool things I also wanted to go over. Outside of just the hands, as well, it's really cool. Outside of, again, also the shift body, or the way that they did the new hips things. These are actually not attached to the dress. They're attached to the ribbon. See, this is why I don't like the plastic peg, but it's attached to the ribbon. If you guys can see that. So that's really, really cool. Usually with these kind of ribbons, and you'll probably have seen it in the Magical Mirage, or sorry, the celebration, the 20th anniversary MIKU. The 20th anniversary MIKU had the ribbons attached to the dress, and then there was two plastic ones that you would kind of fold over, and then it would be attached through the stand. These ones are actually attached to the bow. So I think that's a really cool updates, instead of attaching it through either the skirt itself or through other means by using the stand. This way you can actually pose it in a lot of different ways. Sorry that this was so long, guys. There's just a lot of things I wanted to go over. I really wanted to open the box on camera. Because usually the boxes are really special with Snow MIKUs. It was kind of special-ish, but it could have been more special. Again, the NENDOROID, though, is what's important, and this NENDOROID is really, really cool. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.